In some ways it matters where you go, but what you learn is universal. You can apply it anywhere and you can pick it up from anywhere. You could be in any part of the world, and I feel that I'd come back with somewhat similar experiences pertaining to compassion and the ability that companionship can provide when you're providing service to others. I've been on 4 mission trips. My first was in Rapid City, South Dakota. The second was Kansas City, Missouri. The one last year, my third one was in Albuquerque, and we're in Alaska right now, in Anchorage, for our 4th mission trip. Pretty cool. I guess why I kept coming back is because of the community and how fun it is, as well as it's a great way to get out, and I feel excited to serve communities and getting opportunities that I would not otherwise get. Now that I'm graduated from high school and I'm done with YES, I'm going to go to Montana State University to study nursing. I'm hoping to achieve a better environment for men and women who are experiencing mental health disorders. I want to go to graduate school after graduating from Montana State, and I want to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. The ways in which YES impacted this decision were numerous. But the most prominent would be seeing and experiencing things with people who are experiencing mental health disorders and homelessness, and it has made me feel empowered to make a change, because sitting idly by doesn't sound like a good way to treat my fellow man.
I'm Aviana De Lorenzo. I'm from St. Michael's Episcopal Church in Colorado Springs. I've gone on the Kansas City trip. I've gone on the Utah pilgrimage and the Alaska YES trip. It is so pretty here. It kind of reminds me of the Springs in a way, just kind of how the mountains are, and it's just a great place to be. My group, we built a trail, so we kind of just, all the trees were paved out where the trail was. We picked a bunch of weeds and kind of made the whole trail the trail, and it's like a nature path, and we leveled it all out, which I think is super great. It goes behind the senior center, and the main purpose of it, so it's like all the citizens that live there can be able to just go on a nice little walk. The reason I chose to come on these trips was to kind of build my connection with God and meet people that have the same religion as I do and believe in the same things, in order to like shape my connection with them, and through them just having similar beliefs. And just going on a mission trip allowed me to like build my relationship with God, build my connection with those people, and then it also just allowed me to work and just use like what I have in my privilege to be able to help those who don't necessarily have as much privilege. For part of my essay that I wrote to be on this trip, I said, I plan to build a community on this trip by building a strong relationship with myself, others, and God. I believe that having a strong community makes the worst moments turn into the strongest lights. I think our strongest light this week was just the relationships we built with everyone. Just being able to be in the same space for a lot of the day just really strengthens who we all are and strengthens how well we know each other. I would tell someone who's going to come on this trip next year to just take this step. For me, when I came my first year, I was the only person from my church and I didn't know anyone, and I was so scared to go on this trip. But you meet people so fast, and you meet such an amazing group of people so fast, and they're just amazing and lovely people to be around. So just take the first step, go on it, because honestly, there's nothing you're going to lose from just being able to like serve.
Hi, my name's Eli Bagelin. I'm from Christ Episcopal Church in Castle Rock, Colorado. I did go on a mission trip the summer after my freshman year, and then I took a break. And then last summer, I went on a pilgrimage, and it kind of sparked my interest in all of this, because I realized that these trips have a very specific effect on you. When you're out here for a week doing really, really hard work, you grow really close to all of these people, like they're your brothers and sisters. And at some point, you're able to step back and look at any one of these people and realize that you can go up to them and strike up a conversation like you've known each other forever. And the community building here is something you can't get anywhere else, and I think I just crave that. YES does a really good job at giving the kids what they need to succeed. Whether that's a community, whether that's a little bit of structure, whether that's a little bit of adventure and discomfort. I think that coming out here and serving like we've done is an excellent source of discovery for a lot of kids in many ways. And there are very few other places that you can truly receive that in the way that YES gives it to you. I think we left a really impactful mark on St. Mary's. Michael, the rector, just always seemed so excited about these projects. And when we were done, the smile on his face is unforgettable.
My name is Caroline Sutterth. I'm from Church of the Good Samaritan in Gunnison, Colorado, and this is my first time going on an Episcopal trip. I've never been on a mission before. Never. Someone at my church told me that if I wanted to go on this trip, they would pay for it. I was a little nervous because I knew I was going to be going with a lot of people that I didn't know, but I was excited to go somewhere else and help people. I think I was nervous about being in a new place, especially so far away. I think service helps me interact with other people I haven't met before or people I have and just get closer to them. This is only slightly service related, but I really liked learning about the Native American culture, which I guess could be considered a service because their culture has been wiped out for a lot of history and they're getting a chance to bring it back. And I think that was one of my favorite things about this trip. I live in a pretty small town and we're right by the mountains, but I think this trip was another chance to get out and be in the wilderness in a different area and help the elderly people have a path that they can be in the wilderness with. The path we're on was built right by where the Senior Living Center is here, and so the people that live in the SAT Center will have a chance to get out and be in nature and pick the berries that are on the path and just go out and do something so that they're not just stuck inside, and I think that's really helpful for them. Service is looking for what needs to be done and doing it. It is helping people because they need it and not always because you want to do it. Service should be about the ones being served.
Do you feel like you serve the people who need to be served?
I think so. I think not only the people who lived here, but I think everyone who went on this trip was served in one way or another, and I think I was a small part of that.
I would like to honor this group of graduates. And this tradition will be a New Yes tradition that we'll do every year. But the pandemic shut Yes down for 2 years. And it took a lot of work to get it going again. But if this group of graduates had not been the leaders that they have been for the last 4 years, if they had not been as invested in this ministry as they have for the last 4 years, Yes would not be what it looks like today. They are a footprint that has left on all of our hearts, and they are big shoes to fill. But I hope that they have inspired all of you to want to fill their shoes. So they have something that they would like to share with you.
The first step takes a second, but the memories last forever. Have fun, work hard, don't take it too seriously. Make sure to make your mark. Don't be afraid to be loud about who you are. Share your light with those around you. Serve with your full self. Work hard, play hard, love hard. Do not be afraid of the darkness. Use it to find God's true light. Don't let others tell you what you can't do. Even though it will be scary, God will always fill you with immense love. Laugh a lot. Be honest with yourself and listen to yourself. Because you and God are the only ones who know the journey you were meant to take. Laus Deo Semper. Praise be to God always. Amen. I love you.
I'm Jack McCall, and you should say yes.
I'm Alviana De Lorenzo. I'm from St. Michael's in Colorado Springs, and say yes. My name is Caroline Sutterth. I'm from Gunnison, Colorado, in the Church of the Good Samaritan. Say yes.
My name is Eli Bagelin. I'm from Christ Episcopal Church in Castle Rock, Colorado, and say yes.